bad, that's my problem. And yeah, I like the I got a problem.
Hey guys, it's Candy Coated Crush here, and we're just here to give you guys the weekly update of everything that we found interesting this week. I think we need to first off start with Lil Wayne.
Yeah, that's
only right. I'm just kind of tired. I'm just kind of tired of it. Basically, last week, I think it was like the ending of last week, Lil Wayne had a party in Houston for All-Star Week, right? So if you guys don't know, Lil Wayne had this beef with the Miami Heat because he feels like he pays all this money to sit courtside and then he doesn't get acknowledgement from any of the players.
They don't show him love.
They don't show him love.
He's always at the games. And
after all the money that he spends on it,
he needs to be recognized.
Exactly. He gets to his party at Houston and he's on the microphone and he's just like, oh, fuck LeBron, fuck Dwayne Wade, fuck Chris Bosh. I fucked Chris Bosh's wife. Fuck the Heat.
He violated.
Blink, blink. Then he goes on to say, actually, oh, I'm not Tupac, I'm the new Pac. Whatever. Lil Wayne, I don't know who you think you are. You are not the only person that spends thousands of dollars or how many other dollars to sit courtside.
I didn't know that NBA games were all about rappers. I thought that it was about the ball players.
Exactly.
If you feel like you need to be acknowledged every Heat game you go to and you're upset because you're not, like, that's a real personal issue. I think that he thinks that all of a sudden the whole game revolves around his attendance. You're not the one playing the sport. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Exactly.
You're not putting up points.
It's even more disrespectful to say that, like, you had sex with somebody's wife. I don't know how true that is, but I don't care. To me, that's not the point. That's very disrespectful and it's very demeaning to her character. She don't got nothing to do with it. They didn't ask you to come to the game. You chose to as a fan. So sit on the side of the court and shut the hell up like all the other fans who I'm sure are not celebrities, but they pay for them fucking season tickets all the time to be on the side of the court just like you do. And goddamn it, they're not complaining.
So now we're moving on. I don't know what happened this All-Star Weekend. If rappers thought that all of a sudden All-Star Weekend revolved around rappers, I don't know. But this is a little different because I feel like the Wale's intentions and Weezy's intentions were two different things. So one of the, I think it was Toronto, he made a 3-pointer, and I guess Wale was kind of like, you know, joking, how dudes joke. Like, you know how dudes be on the side, like, you ain't gonna make that, or you trash, whatever. It might have been serious, it might not have been. But once he made a 3-pointer, he looked at Wale, and Wale started laughing or whatever, and he was like, yeah, like, what you gotta say to that? So the commentators, the people who be commentating the game, they're like, okay, and who was this on the side? Wale, a local artist. And they basically were demeaning him. They were calling him a local artist. They butchered his name, and then they're like, oh, well, one thing, we don't know who he is. We know he's not Drake, though. Like, he's not that popular. So it kind of was like a blow because, you know, like, Wale is pretty, he's up there. He's not a local artist. And two, like, a lot of people know who he is. So he felt some type of way, so he went up to the commentator. Here's the problem. In no way is it gonna look good for a rapper to go up during the middle of an NBA game to commentators. It just won't look good. Whether you have a reason to or not, whether they disrespected you or not, like, especially, like, you know, being like a black male going up to these people to the desk and being like, what's the issue? Like, it doesn't look good.
So he had an attitude about it.
Yeah, like, he said something. You can't really see because, like, you can't hear him because it wasn't like he was mic'd. So, like, the shots that they got, he was just going up to the table and he was, like, talking. And, like, even one of his friends was like, you know, like, calm down. But I don't know what he was saying, but he had a right to, he felt like he was defending himself. And
maybe he should have waited till after the game.
Right. He took it to Twitter. He said, and since when was it not okay to defend your name? Like, if you don't defend yourself, you're looked at as being, like, pathetic, basically. But when you do defend yourself, you're looked at as being wrong, which he was right for that. But, yeah, that's what happened between Wale and Weezy during the All-Star game. All while ball players are playing basketball. Next subject.
Okay. So, on the topic of Alicia Keys, because we're just going to go in on this All-Star thing. We watched the All-Star weekend.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many people caught Alicia Keys' performance.
Halftime performance.
Oh, my God. Moment of silence. Okay. Alicia, It was awful. I don't even know where to start because I feel like she's had a couple of bad performances.
Let's start with the fact that I feel as though Alicia Keys felt some type of way that she was not invited to do the Bob Marley tribute during the Grammys. So she took it to All-Star Weekend and did a reggae version of This Girl Is on Fire. She had the Rastafarian colors in the back, and they was like, "This girl is on fire." Like, I'm confused.
I think that she was a little hoarse. She sounded sick, but you know, I wanted to give her that maybe she didn't feel good, maybe she was under the weather, but I feel like under those conditions, and no, you were in no shape or form, because it's not like you're doing one song or two songs. She kept going. She couldn't even hold a note. Like, she had to be like, fire, and the backup singers had to catch it. They're like, like trying to help her out. It was,
yeah, and they changed the whole arrangement of the song for the
awful.
Not for the better. If I see her do this hip move one more time,
the fifth,
this one with the
Alicia.
Never is it okay for you to leave your piano. If you felt the need to play the piano while doing the national anthem, it's over. You and that piano are officially like Alicia Keys and her piano. You don't depart from the piano and think that it's all right for you to be doing choreography now. She was like,
she did try.
What you doing? That's not you, Alicia. That's not you. At one point, they formed a line and she was in the middle dancing. Like, that was embarrassing.
We're not just saying this because, like, we're Alicia Keys haters.
No, we love her.
I love Alicia Keys sends songs in A minor, but I just kind of feel like she's trying to get to a different place in her career where she's doing new things, and then it's like she's losing the vocal ability. But don't get me wrong. Like, when she performs, like, Brand New Me, I love that song.
Yeah.
She does it, and she does it well. But how you write a song in a certain key and you can't hit the notes? Why would you do that to yourself?
Yeah, you're like basically like...
She shouldn't have made it a single then. You shouldn't have made it a single, because then eventually you're going to have to perform it. People want to see you perform it.
Well, you need to change it up. This girl is on fire. Son. Ever since she cut her braids off, she ain't been the same. She hasn't been the same. I like the leather pants, though.
Yeah.
I did like.
No, her stomach looked real good, by the way. She looked good.
Her body.
She looked good. Her body was up to par.
Her hair was nice and
that was the only thing that was really nice about that performance.
Really.
So this week, it was
Rihanna.
It was Rihanna's birthday, and she chose to celebrate it. She turned 25. She chose to celebrate it this weekend a lot with Chris Brown. Let's take a look at some of these scandalous ass pictures. I mean, what do you say? What can you say?
Basically, like, Rihanna's life in a nutshell is like diamonds, weed, Chris. I don't know. I don't want to say get your life, because at the end of the day, like, you could celebrate it however you want to. But when I heard she was 25, I kind of was like, wow, like, you're getting up there. Like, when you celebrate your 30th birthday, is it going to be the same?
Nah, I highly doubt it.
And I really didn't even realize she was 25.
Me neither.
I thought she was like 22.
Me too. I mean, she looked like she had the time of her life.
She did look like she had the time of her life. And I guess at the end of the day, like, that's all that matters.
Happy birthday, Rihanna.
Happy birthday, RiRi. So basically, those were the highlights of this week. Lil Wayne, Wale, Alicia Keys' halftime performance, and Rihanna's birthday. So make sure you guys continuously stay up to date with all your fashion and entertainment needs on www.candycoatedcrush.com. I don't know if people know they can do this, but like, we've had some people comment on the post.
Right.
So if you guys
leave comments. We want to know what you think. We want to know that you're reading, and we just love to hear what you guys have to say.
And suggestions for vlogs.
You can do it on Facebook. Shout out to Shamanique, because like, I saw her leave a comment.
She left a comment and she subscribed.
Yes, Shamanique Winter. Everybody else,
Ananda,
you're more than welcome to do it too. We appreciate you guys so much, and we love you. Hey guys. Hey guys, it's Candy Coated Crush here.
And we're gonna have our weekly updates, highlights, stuff that happened throughout the week that we thought we should talk about.
I love bad, got my problem. And yeah, I like the